All right, man. Peter King said in his column, whatever it was, that he was answering the question, I guess, or critics about the Minnesota Vikings trading the 11th for the 12th pick or whatever it was to the Lions. You know, a lot of people said that the new Vikings GM got finesse, which I told y'all he didn't. You know, and people was talking about, well, last year this is what they got for the 11th or 12th pick, and one thing he pointed out was the values was different of the pick because Mac Jones, Justin Fields were still on the board, and then he said wasn't nobody paying a high price for a safety, which he was talking about Kyle, a kid from Kyle Hamilton from he went to Baltimore without Notre Dame. There wasn't nobody going to pay a high price for a receiver that was going to miss a good chunk of the season, and Jameson Williams, which I wondered would Jameson Williams stay in the first round. That's what I was wondering. Would he stay there? Would he go? I forgot what Chris Olave, not Olave, but his teammate Robert Meacham went. I think he went in the second. So, I mean, think about it. DK Metcalf had a neck concern. He slid to the last pick in the second round. And physically, he's a marvel, But he did have some injury histories. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. And he right. He missed a good chunk of the season. And he going to probably miss a good chunk of the season. That's what he's saying. So, apparently, Brad Holmes already said he expect, Williams to miss a good part of the season. I'm fine with it. I told you I'm fine if they set him out the whole season. People keep saying, well, ACLs are now starting to be, the medical technology is starting to advance, but it's still an ACL. If you go out there and injure the other knee or that same knee, that's a major setback. And everybody healed different. That's still a major setback. So I definitely understand being cautious with the boy, and they should be. When they doctors clear him, and he feel 100%, so be it. He's trying to make it back for the first preseason game. Everybody want to rush him back. I mean, for what? You're going to lose. Regardless. You got a defense that don't have no linebacker core. Everybody hoping on the 5th or 6th round draft pick of Malcolm Rodriguez. We're still waiting on Julian Okoro to show up. Still waiting on Jeff Okudah to show up. Still got to see what Romeo Okoro do. Was that a fluke year when he put his hand back in the derby? I mean, people act like, well, did people look at it, the division wide open? Packers lost Devontae Adams. I'm going to talk about tomorrow how, I think Peter King ranked the Lions above the Bears. So, a lot of people think it's hope because the division's starting to open up. One receiver it's going to make a difference in the long run, getting over the 49ers hump, getting past Tampa Bay for Green Bay. But for Detroit, it's not going to make a difference for Green Bay. They still probably going to beat us. Baby Hen still got to go to Green Bay and win the game. And I think they go to Green Bay later in the year this year. I could be wrong. I can't remember. But, yeah, be cautious with Jameson Williams. There's no point in rushing back. When he fine, cool. Throw him in there. If it's week 1, week 10, week 3 of the preseason, so be it. But a lot of people know why it's so vital to put him in there, because if DJ Shark get injured or it don't work with him and Jared Goff, it was no other improvements made in the offseason because the other tight end for Virginia Tech, who athletic, he recovered from an ACL. So really, the improvement really hinges on the DJ Shark picking him up. And it also, the biggest improvement offensively is that they get the offensive line healthy. You get Ragnar coming back, Decker back, so you get a fully healthy offensive line. And people saying, well, should they add veterans, whatever, and I'm going to talk about that probably tomorrow. Should they add veterans? Should they do this? Should they do that? They can make some cuts, and I think they should make some cuts in their backfield, which didn't make no sense. They should have traded to cut Jamal Williams. And they should have probably found the DeAndre Swift replacement. Because year and year over again, he get injured after year. But they going to give him another chance, and the talent screams another chance. But their explosiveness, it really rides with Ahmad Ra, Jameson Williams, DJ Shark, and DeAndre Swift. They have become a more explosive football team offensively. And defensively, they are more faster than Matt Patricia. But it ain't no point in wasting. Now we had a Super Bowl window, it was closed, and we had Tom Brady, Rodgers. I would understand that. And I think Green Bay was hoping that Jameson Williams fell to them. So Brad Holmes did a great job of stealing it. But like I said before, no need to rush this kid back. He makes a good point. They said nobody said in the column, Peter King, nobody's gonna trade up for a receiver at 11, whatever, 12, to take somebody that's gonna miss a good portion of the time next year. So there you go. Odell Beckham's still out there. He got the same injury, right around the same time, a little later. So everybody's going out there hoping that hoping and wishing that Williams get out there. It's not, come on. And the Lions had a history. Ryan Burroughs taking people with knee injuries. Ryan Burroughs had multiple knee injuries multiple operations on his knee. But Peter King knows something, and he know the obvious. Let that man sit out. Let that man sit out. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Let him sit out. Get healthy. He want to get out there and play. It's fine. Sometimes you gotta reel him in and save them from themselves. So I'm definitely with that. I told y'all from day one, if he had to miss the entire season, I'm fine with it. The Lions took draft picks that never show up. This dude talent screen top 5. You got top 5 talent at 12. And the only time the Lions take that risk is with injury. They don't take that risk with character or nothing like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. Might be my favorite pick. So, whenever you're ready, it was later than sooner than later, so be it. It's not a risk. You're not going to the Super Bowl this year. You probably won't come close to winning your division this year. To see what Shark got, see what Josh Reynolds got, see what Amar Rock can do. See if Trinity Benson can step it up finally. So it's going to be interesting. But eventually he makes him and DJ Shark and the Mitchell tight end for Virginia Tech, they become a more dynamic offense. For sure. So check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop a video. Financial and support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you think in the comment section one time. Murder City Sports Talk. Peace.